It's like there's a person behind there.
Do the high five thing.
All right. Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to the newest episode of Exploring Fort Saskatchewan. I'm Curtis Dominique and I'm here with somebody new. Please don't change your channel, don't change the Facebook. Somebody new, well, you never know. They get used to the beard and then somebody new comes in and like confused. It's our MLA, Jessica Littlewood. Jessica, how are you today?
I'm so good. Thank you so much for having me with you on your show.
Well, yeah, we've been wanting to do this for a while. It's just you're very busy.
That's true.
Running back and forth and making sure everybody's happy.
I quite literally stood you up one day. I apologize for that.
I have an apology from a government official on tape. My job is done. Wrap it up. We're done. It's over. No, that's okay. Business happens. It's okay. You fit in time for me today. I want to thank you. I appreciate it. The first question I know everybody's going to be, you probably get bombarded like this. Any updates on the bridge?
Yes, actually. Do you want to grab that map?
Oh, okay, sure.
So, we have something from Alberta Transportation, and it's a rough draft of looking at what the engineers will try and accomplish. Yeah, so
Okay.
That's the map.
I'll try and take a couple pictures of it so that we've got some high-def pictures, but so what are we looking at right now?
So we are looking at, you're looking at a satellite image of the area.
Okay.
And so it is showing how how it could possibly work, where they're proposing lanes, where they're proposing the bridge to be twinned, and they're discussing the possible impacts a little bit of the pedestrian overpasses, because I know that's something that I've heard some concerns about. But this is it's super initial, I guess, is what you could say.
Okay.
So there's still a lot more work to be done, but yeah, it's just
a start.
sketching out.
So for the people out there that are trolling, for lack of better terminology,
sure.
and asking, is there anything going on? Sorry, I'm using that voice. That's what it sounds like in my head. But things are getting done.
Sometimes is anything going on? Right? Sometimes it is that level of frustration because people don't think that it's real, but it's real.
So it's real. Now, am I allowed to take a picture of this to show after? Is this public?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah? She's like, yeah, I think so. MLA fired for top secret document. I'd be like, oh.
No, I got it from transportation like just this week, I think, and so I've been asking them for follow up, and yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it says for discussion purposes only, and I think that just means because it's not.
It's not finalized yet. It's just
it's not an engineered map.
So then everybody out there in the Fort Saskatchewan, we're at Vegerville, everywhere, that this bridge is going to be an impact for them.
Yeah.
The balls are rolling.
The balls are rolling.
Good. All right. Yes.
But it is important to just see that there are people a lot smarter than you and I that are figuring out what the plan could look like, and yeah, I mean people are concerned about the intersection. People are concerned about
good.
The bridge. Yeah, I mean it's nice to kind of see some stuff started to come together, and yeah, so I look forward to having something that's actually rendered up by the whoever gets the tender to do the plans.
Okay.
And then shop that out to the public and see what the public thinks about it.
Yeah, well, hey, they're going to be excited. When you made that announcement, you could hear a lot of people going, oh, this has been coming for 40 years.
It was a loud room that day.
Yes,
Yeah.
40 years. All right, well, guess who got it? Hey, everybody, just taking a quick moment out to stop the podcast just to thank the people that helped bring this Exploring Fort Saskatchewan to you. First off, we've got Joel at the Canadian Brew House. This place is amazing. You can go down there just to get a ride to go to the Edmonton Oiler games, to have a quick bite to eat, to enjoy the brews, to enjoy the ambiance. It's a great place to take the family or just kick your shoes off at the end of a long day of work. Second, I don't look this good just getting out of the bed. Okay, confession, yes I do. But in part, it's to Frankie at Frankie's Barbershop. He's amazing. You go in there and he'll give you whatever you want in the way of the newest hairstyles, beards, anything. He takes such great care of you. It's like you're a member of the family when you walk in. Shakes your hand right away, sit down, treats you so well. Go there, Frankie's Barbershop. I know everybody likes gaming, board gamings. I certainly do. The best place to go to in all of the Edmonton area, and especially here in Fort Saskatchewan, Fort Gaming and Collectibles. Go there, tell them that I sent you. Go see Shane. Shane's the guy you want to go see. He's got all the newest board games. He's got all the newest Magic, which I understand is this new crazy game that's taken over by storm. I have no clue. Go in there though, tell him I sent you. The board games are great. Lastly, but certainly not least, is a good friend of mine. You're going to see some podcasts coming up with him. He's the Zombie Master of Canada. I'm going to put a picture up probably right here. His work is incredible. Rob Cicchetto Zombie Portraits. He'll take any picture, including wedding photos, which are incredible, and zombify them. And I guess last but not least, I've already said last but not least, us, Dominique Digital. We are a digital media and advertising marketing company here in the Fort. We do all sorts of things like social media. We'll set up a website for you. Secondly, we're actually going to market it for you and make sure that people show up. This is what we're doing. Look at this. It's a great podcast. Check out more podcasts on the Dominic Digital family, I guess umbrella family of podcasts. And I guess I'm done. I'm going to send you back to the podcast.
Well, I mean, we all got it, right?
Well, I know you can't kind of ring your own bell.
Together.
Yeah, okay, you worked out together, but still, there had to be, somebody kind of going, we need this.
Yeah,
we need this, and I know
absolutely,
you and Gail were kind of.
Yeah, it's a partnership thing where you want to have people that actually have been working on it for a long time.
Well, it happened on your watch. On your watch, on Gail's watch.
Well, the government, I mean,
you know,
Brian Mason's watch, really, right? And
so that's good.
Yeah, and it's I don't know if I've said this with you before, but it's just about making a good case and saying, this is
it needs like it was
I mean, we heard that day about that it's been having impacts on people's businesses and people's safety. Obviously, we have seen tragic accidents happen around there, and so it's an easy case to make, and I wish that people previous to Brian Mason would have seen more value in the project. But regardless of that, we are moving forward.
That's it. And you know what? I want to thank you. I'm going to thank Gail. I'm going to thank Brian. I'm going to thank everybody because now they've got the ball rolling again, and we're starting and we're doing this, and it's just, I know 4 years is a long way, but 4 years really isn't that long.
No, it's been 2 years since, it's only been 2 years since I won the election, and Gail came over and she said, that's, congratulations, but we have to talk about the bridge. And you have to have people that are wanting to actually look for solutions together.
That's amazing.
As opposed to just, tweeting out at you, because tweeting is not a productive way of working.
No. I'm gonna.
And I tweet. Now that's not to say I don't tweet.
You tweet.
I tweet.
You tweet. Yes. I just find it funny. I'll read on some things where like people don't tweet anymore and social media is declining and all this kind of stuff, and I find it hilarious because I look at all the stats. Social media,
That's right.
no idea. I'm gonna start putting some stats out for everybody just to go how many, like, we outdo our American counterparts by 5%.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So I'm gonna, like, there's lots of people that put out other stats to kind of go, hey, go with me, and it's like, I'm gonna put out stats by our government just showing you have no idea how many Canadians have phones and buy on phones, and it's the future now. That's
very
it.
Interesting. Why is it that Canada outpaces the States?
It just shows on how much more we're on the phone. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but like, you got to figure it. I've got my phone on all day and I'm doing something, and if it's not tweeting or twits, whatever people want to call it, or Instagram or Facebook updates, it's talking, it's emailing, it's doing something. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm at the computer all day, but still, that thing rings, you're doing this, well, it's integral into our lives now. You take that away, I think people would die.
And you can see where people engage with you too, right? When you see who likes your posts, and
oh geez, yeah.
And then you can see how many times the video's been viewed. It's how people build business now, right?
Well, and that's the thing. Some people still think it's the old-fashioned way, where, you know, I'll put something in like this, and 5 people see it, and it costs me $10,000. And no, you don't do that anymore. You can make something so gorgeous and beautiful that costs nothing, and it's like, you can focus on that. This is such a broad focus where on social media, it's such a pinpoint. Like, I can pinpoint who I want down to demographics and what their interests are. It's ridiculous. And then you see those people come into your business, and it's like, these are the people I want in my business. Not to be disrespectful and say I don't want everybody else, but you know that this demographic will spend money when you come into
So am I going to get in trouble for drinking my coffee on
No, we're negotiating with Tim Hortons right now on becoming the official vidcast for Tim Hortons. That's okay.
I hydrate on coffee. I know, that's not good.
Yeah, I was about to say. I hydrate on alcohol. Wait a second.
Like, if I could just, like...
Yeah, but how...
If I could just put caffeine and just...
That just shows, like, I think every Canadian does that. It's they wake up in the morning, they have their bite, or if they even don't have their bite, what's the first thing they do? Go to Tim Hortons, large double and a cruller or something like that.
It's always busy, and they're building another one.
Exploring Fort Saskatchewan is a product of Dominique Digital.